Hi, I'm Mary Risley from San Francisco, and I'm here to tell you the truth about salmon. Look at this. This is a wild-caught Pacific king salmon. If anybody brings you one of these, fire up the grill. There are 7 species of salmon in this world. 6 of them are in the West Coast, and 1 of them is in the Atlantic. Atlantic salmon and California salmon are quite different, and the best of the California salmon is the king salmon. If you're going to put this on a hot grill, outside, gas, charcoal, or hardwood, don't make any fancy sauce. Just all you need is lemon, olive oil, and a good quality sea salt. That's all you need with a fish that's just come out of the water, okay? So I'm going to put this in the fridge. I'm actually going to put it over here and show you how to cook fillet of salmon, because you might not have enough people for a whole salmon, okay? Here are my 4 fillets for my dinner party for 4 people. And you've heard of marinating. Everybody knows about marinating. You don't want to marinate fish more than 30 minutes ahead. So I'm marinating the fish in a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of coarse salt, and a little bit of freshly ground pepper for no more than 30 minutes. If you put lemon on it to marinate it, it will start to cook by the acid in the lemons. Look at that. Don't they look good? I know it's a lot of fish, but it's good for you. Okay? If you're cooking in your house and planning a dinner party for 4, what you can do ahead is make this rice pilaf. This is a rice, this is actually wheat berries and wild rice with almonds and scallions in it. And here is the way I cook spinach. I buy a baby spinach that's already washed. I dump it into boiling salted water, and when it's half wilted, I take it out with tongs and put it into little piles on a pan lined with paper towels. First, we have the side dishes made ahead before the people arrive. Then I'm going to make the sauce, and then I'm going to cook the fish. Okay? So this is king salmon, freshly caught out of the ocean outside San Francisco, and we're eating it in season. What has happened in the salmon business over the years is people have started farming salmon so that there would be a supply all year round. In the old days, you only got salmon for a few months. So now farm salmon has got a bad name. And so people are saying, oh, I don't eat salmon, oh, I can't eat salmon. So what you want to do always when you talk to your fishmonger is this local? Is it seasonal? And then you celebrate it when it's here. How I can tell whether this fish is fresh is it smells like the river, the sea, or the ocean that it came from. River, sea, or lake that it came from. It smells fresh, and if you look at the eye right there, the eye is fresh. The gills are if the gills are red, if it has it. And when you cook the whole salmon, be sure and take the bloodline out from the inside. Make sure there's no blood inside the backbone. Okay? Now, for this, uncooked salmon doesn't fall apart easily and is what they call translucent. So for cooked salmon, it falls apart easily and it's opaque. So I'm going to set this aside and cook it a little later. And while we're doing that, I'm going to make the sauce. Salsa verde means green sauce in Italian, and I think also in Mexican. And what happens is you can put anything you want in it. I'm not going to measure. These are shallots. I minced some shallots. Shallots have the combined flavor of onions and parsley. We love shallots because it gives a slight onion garlic flavor without being too strong. And this is minced parsley. We love parsley because it's nice and gives a nice fresh flavor. I'm going to put some orange juice in here. I'm going to put some balsamic vinegar, and I'm going to put some lots and lots of olive oil, a little bit of orange juice or lemon juice is okay. Some balsamico. Now, balsamico is really closer to Worcestershire sauce than it is vinegar. It is a condiment that should be used judiciously. And so I've got a little bit of a sweet sauce in there for my salsa verde, and now I'm going to just fill it up with olive oil. My friend Gigi is going to the beach with a piece of salmon this summer and cook on a charcoal grill outside. And so this is for you, Gigi. You can make your salsa verde in a mason jar and take it with you to the beach. How do you like that? Some people put capers. These are little pickles, and some people put anchovies. Most people think they don't like anchovies because they're really not, but it gives an intense fish flavor. So I am going to put some anchovies in my little, in my salsa verde here and leave out the capers, but you can do whatever you want. So I'm just going to smash up some anchovy to give it a little fish flavor. It's not really, people go, oh, I hate anchovies, oh, I don't like anchovies. You know, it's just, they don't even know it's in some of the stuff, but it makes an intense fish flavor for the sauce. Now I'm going to shake it up, and this is what doesn't that look perfect for 4 pieces of fish? And I'm going to shake up, and this is my salsa to go to the beach. Now I'm heating up my pan for my fish. I'm putting a little oil in the pan, and so we're going to put it skin side down in our hot pan. And what we want to do is this is the most important thing, to remember all fish cooks 8 minutes an inch. 8 minutes an inch, okay? This piece right here is 1 inch high. That's the first piece I put in. It's 1 inch high, so altogether it cooks for 8 minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna put it in the oven and try and cook it until it turns opaque. A 500-degree oven. This is I keep calling it rice, but it's really wheat berries mixed with wild rice. So I just put a little guy like that here, and then turn it over onto the plate. Now I'm going to put some warm spinach on the plate. Now this has no sauce on it whatsoever, so you need to make sure some of the salmon sauce goes on top. I think this is ready. I like my salmon a little bit on the rare side. So look at this. This looks really, really nice. And why did we cook it in the oven instead of turning it over? Because often the fish will break apart when you turn it over. So I like to use one big fat spatula right under the first piece of fish that went in. And I'm going to just transfer this to a plate. And I'm going to put it right over here. I don't like putting food on top of other things too much. Okay, here's my cooking pan. And now I'm going to put the sauce in. So here's my salsa verde for my pan-roasted salmon. Deglazing and getting some of the pan's fish juices off the bottom of the pan, warming the sauce, and I make sure to pour it over some of the spinach and some of the salmon, okay? Oh my God, look at that. How does that look? This is a pan-roasted salmon with a little bit of wild rice mixture, some spinach, and a vinaigrette or salsa of fresh herbs and shallots. I'm Mary Risley from Tante Marie's Cooking School. Please go to tantemarie.com/recipes anytime you need a good recipe, and also go to my newsletters about how to grill.